Have you ever added up how much sugar you drink in your coffee each day? Dana never did, our weight loss girl of the moment, until one shocking moment at her favorite Austin coffee shop changed everything. Here's Dana's life before she found keto. Dana is 33 years old, a freelance designer living in Austin, Texas. She's always been the creative type. Her job involves helping eco-friendly brands design their online look, everything from logos to websites and product packaging. Her days are full of color sketches and client calls. But behind her stylish laptop and calm smile, Dana was running on caffeine and sugar. Every morning started the same way. A large caramel latte with whipped cream and a muffin from the cafe on South Lamar. The barista even knew her order by heart. She told herself, I deserve this. I work hard. By noon, she would crash, which means feeling rotten and hungry. Another coffee. Maybe a cookie or granola bar to keep her going while she worked from her favorite spot near the window. She was a coffee shop regular, the kind who stayed for hours designing logos while sipping something sweet. At first, Dana didn't notice her jeans getting tighter. Sitting most of the day, she brushed off the small changes. It's just work stress, she told herself. But by the time she turned 33, the scale said 172 pounds. She felt tired all the time, bloated after every meal, and embarrassed when she saw photos of herself on vacation. A designer's life on the go. Travel was part of Dana's work. She visited clients in Dallas, Houston, and even Los Angeles. Her design portfolio had taken off after she helped a small jewelry brand go viral on Instagram. But travel made eating worse. Airports meant bagels and coffee. Hotels meant croissants for breakfast and takeout for dinner. Late nights working on presentations usually came with chocolate or chips.
Dana joked that she was fueled by caffeine and carbs, but deep down, she knew it wasn't funny.
Dieting, her endless cycle. Like so many women, Dana had tried everything before keto. The juice cleanse that left her dizzy by day 2. The low-fat diet where she lived on rice cakes and yogurt. The 1-2-0-0 calorie plan that made her obsessed with tracking every bite. The just eat less and move more phase that left her angry, hungry, and defeated. Every plan worked for a little while until life happened. A stressful client project, a birthday dinner, a weekend road trip. Then she would start again Monday. Each failure chipped away at her confidence. She started to believe she just didn't have willpower. The coffee shop wake-up call. One rainy Tuesday morning, Dana sat at her usual table with her laptop open and a steaming caramel latte beside her. Her boyfriend, Mark, called from his construction job site just to chat. He'd been teasing her about coffee with dessert on top.
Laughing, Dana finally Googled it. How much sugar is in a large caramel latte? 68 grams.
She stared at the screen. That was 17 teaspoons of sugar in one drink. She felt sick. Suddenly, all the fatigue, mood swings, and bloating made sense. She thought about how many of those she'd had that week, that month, that year.
I'm literally drinking sugar for breakfast, she whispered to herself. That moment became her turning point.
Discovering keto. Later that night, she searched YouTube for low-sugar coffee ideas. That's when she stumbled upon a keto YouTuber talking about how fat, not sugar, could fuel your brain and body. The word keto caught her attention, watching a video titled, What is the Keto Diet with Dr. Eric Berg? She'd heard it before, but always dismissed it as a bacon diet. This time, she watched 3 videos back to back. Everything made sense. Dr. Berg on screen talked about insulin, sugar spikes, and energy crashes, the same things Dana struggled with daily. She learned that when you cut carbs and eat healthy fats, your body switches from burning sugar to burning fat for fuel. The next morning, she tried black coffee with a spoonful of coconut oil. She braced for the worst, but was surprised. It wasn't bad. Creamy, smooth, and rich. Most importantly, she didn't crash mid-morning. By the end of that first week, she'd lost 3 pounds, and something even better happened. Her brain felt clear for the first time in years. As a designer, Dana noticed patterns and details for a living. She started treating her health like a design project, testing, observing, adjusting. She redesigned her pantry the same way she'd redesign a messy brand, remove the clutter, focus on what works, and keep it clean and simple. Out went the granola bars, crackers, and cereal. In came avocado, eggs, salmon, and cheese. She started cooking small meals between client calls. A quick omelet with spinach and feta. Chicken salad with olive oil and lemon. Keto tacos with lettuce wraps instead of shells. Mark, Dana's boyfriend, had been struggling with his own weight, 250 pounds, and so tired after long days at work. They decided to do keto together. They made it fun. Friday nights became keto date nights. Instead of pizza, they grilled steak and veggies. Instead of movie popcorn, they made keto cheesecake in tiny glass jars. Dana tracked their progress on a chalkboard in the kitchen. Week 1, down 3 pounds each. Week 4, Mark's belt fits again. Week 8, 20 pounds gone between us. The more they lost, the more energy they had. They started hiking on weekends. Mark even joined Dana for horseback riding, her favorite hobby. The horse and the healing. Dana's horse, Bella, had been her escape from work stress for years, but she'd stopped riding often because her hips and thighs ached. As the weight came off, she noticed how much easier it was to ride. One warm Saturday morning, she took Bella out on a long trail near Dripping Springs. The Texas sun was golden, the grass swaying.
Halfway through the ride, she laughed out loud. "I feel light again," she told Bella, "like the old me." That moment wasn't about a number on the scale. It was about freedom.
5 months later. By month 5, Dana had lost 32 pounds. Her skin glowed. Her face looked younger. She no longer needed makeup to hide fatigue. Friends began asking, "What's your secret?"
She'd smile and say, "No secret, just real food and no sugar in my coffee."
Her days looked completely different now. Morning, black coffee with MCT oil, scrambled eggs, and avocado. Lunch, grilled chicken salad with olive oil dressing. Snack, handful of almonds or cheese cubes. Dinner, salmon with buttered asparagus. Dessert, keto chocolate mousse because she still loved sweets. She never felt deprived. The energy crashes were gone, and her creative focus had doubled. Clients even noticed how keto changed her career. When Dana posted her transformation photo on Instagram, it exploded. Within days, she had messages from other women in design, marketing, and tech asking how she balanced keto with her busy schedule. That gave her an idea. She started a small blog called Design Your Keto Life, where she shared recipes, travel tips, and how to stay keto while working freelance. Her first post, How I Lost 38 Pounds Without Giving Up Coffee, was shared over 2,000 times. In month 6, Dana flew to Los Angeles for a client meeting. It was her first big trip since starting keto, and she was nervous. Would she slip up? At the airport, she walked past the pastry case and ordered black coffee with heavy cream. On the flight, she had a keto snack pack she prepared, almonds, cheese, and a boiled egg. When dinner came, she asked the waiter at her hotel restaurant to swap mashed potatoes for extra veggies. She realized keto wasn't a diet anymore. It was her lifestyle. What Dana learned about herself. Looking back, Dana saw that every diet she'd tried before was based on punishment: eat less, move more, count calories, be miserable. Keto, for her, was about nourishment and design. She designed her meals the same way she designed a brand, intentionally, beautifully, with purpose. She learned that sugar had ruled her life more than she ever realized. Once she broke free, she didn't crave it anymore. She learned that she didn't need to be perfect, just consistent. And most importantly, she learned that taking care of herself made her better at everything else: work, relationships, creativity, and joy. Mark lost 52 pounds in 8 months. His joint pain disappeared, his energy came back, and they now plan active vacations together, horseback riding in Arizona, hiking in Colorado, and exploring local markets for keto ingredients. They laugh about their old habits, the giant caramel lattes, the drive-through dinners, the "We'll Start Monday" promises.
Now every Monday is just another day to feel good.
If you're watching this and wondering whether you could ever change your relationship with food, Dana would tell you yes, absolutely. You don't have to live on salads or starve yourself. You don't need to count every calorie or spend hours in the gym. You just have to start. Start by looking at what's in your coffee. Start by reading one label. Start by cutting one source of sugar today. Because when you change your fuel, you change your life. Dana's story proves one simple truth. When you treat your body with the same care you'd give to something you love, like art, a horse, or a relationship, it responds. She didn't find keto in a doctor's office or a diet book. She found it in a moment of realization watching Dr. Berg on YouTube. Now, 5 months later, she's 38 pounds lighter, full of energy, and more confident than ever. And it all began the day she asked herself one question: what am I really putting in my coffee?